Hey guys, welcome to Geneva's 88th Motorshow, right behind me. So guys, behind me is the new G-Wagon. Now this car, remember when I was in Dubai and I went into that dealership and they had the Brabus B500. Now this isn't as big as that, as you can see. I'm standing next to this one and the bonnet's down here, whereas that one, the bonnet was up here. So yeah, this is kind of a fresh new model, Mercedes say. It does look like just the same as the old one. But yeah, let's have a quick look around this one. The first thing that you notice on this new G-Wagon is that it's got the new front end. It's got LED headlights and it's got the new kind of slatted bonnet, grille rather. So this G-Wagon is riding on 22-inch wheels, and check this out, it's got an SUV tyre. Wow. I do like the design of them. I like the centre cap. It pretty much looks the same from the rear end as the old one, as the one that just replaced. It's G63. I guess the main transformation takes place inside the cabin here. You've got two twin 12-inch LCD displays. It's got a nice interior compared to the previous model. So guys, as we know, this is the AMG GTR. It's been around for about almost a year. It has a 4-litre twin-turbo V8. It's pretty much up there with the Porsche GT3. Yo, check those ceramic brakes out. And the tyre, what is it running on? It's running on the Cup 2s. So geeky about tyres right now. Right, so guys, you know, we just seen the AMG GTR that was just down there. Can't really see now because you've got a lot of people there. Well, back there, the little glimpse that you can get off the Mercedes, that is now the Mercedes GT53. Now that's actually based on the AMG GTR, which is down there, or AMG GT car. That's the 4-door version of it. So what we're going to do, that's new for this motor show here, it's been unveiled here. So what we're going to do in this vlog here right now is go and check that car out, because that's a new Merc, not one that we've ever had before. This car has got a 4-litre V8. It's got about 430 brake horsepower plus another 22 horsepower from an electric boost hybrid system. So guys, this car is not to be confused with, like, say, the CLS. It is clearly an AMG GT53. Now what that basically means is that it's in addition to the CLS. It's going to be launched from about September this year. The price is kind of unknown at the moment. The underpinnings of this car is actually based on the E-Class, and I've just been told that, you know, it has a 0 to 60 time of around 4 seconds or something like that. So although this is like badged as an AMG GT53, it's not a full fat AMG car. The engine is developed by Mercedes, it's tuned by AMG. Take this opportunity just to take a seat in this AMG GT53. And check here, again, you've got this new kind of layout of Mercedes, the twin 12-inch screens. You know, these kind of nice looking vents here, one over there. It's a little toned down compared to the GTR. A lot of the functionalities, rather than having shortcut buttons down here, they're all kind of integrated into the infotainment system. You've got your gear stick down here. So quite a few buttons on the steering wheel. So yeah guys, I'm really impressed with this AMG GT53. It's got a nice kind of sense of occasion when you're sitting in it. It's like a big kind of a GT car. It's probably a bit like having the CLS, but with a bit more sense of occasion. Yeah, probably a bit more kind of sportier as well in its dynamics. I mean, the new CLS has been sort of unveiled, and I can just see it's over there, and I'm going to probably go and look at that next. But this probably, at the moment, just seeing it, it just looks, you know, it gives you a little bit more kind of sense of occasion, which I guess you want with this particular car when it's got its kind of heritage going towards the GTR as well, or the GT car rather. So guys, behind me here we've got the new CLS, which I'm going to go and do a quick little vlog about in terms of what it looks like, what it feels like compared to the older car. So yeah, I quite like it already. This is the new CLS. So in this form it's the CLS 450 4MATIC Coupe. So the design of this is now a little bit more sort of curvaceous rather than these kind of sharp angular lines of the previous model. Personally, I kind of think I quite like the more angular lines of the car that it actually replaced. But Mercedes always have this kind of thing, don't they? They always kind of go from, like, say, having the car, you know, the kind of lines from going from curvy to angular and then going back the other way. So guys, the interior of this car is very similar to that of the E-Class. I like the way they've got these kind of circular kind of air vents. You got, again, you got one there, you got 4 in the middle. You got the twin 12-inch screens there. That probably is going to be an option on most of the cars. Yeah, overall, quite a nice design. Quite well put together as well. So yeah guys, the CLS, it's not bad. With this, hey, how's it going? You're right.
I'm Italian.
You're Italian?
Forza Juve.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm from the UK. So this now is a 3-seater in the back. I think previously on the previous model it was always a 2-seater. So it's probably a little bit more practical for you guys out there. But yeah, overall I think it's quite a nice design. It fits. It's got a nice kind of fit and finish. This one's it's loaded with all the extras anyway, so I'm not sure whether your standard model will have this level of kit. But overall, I think it's pretty good. Holy moly! I thought the Brabus B500 that I saw in Dubai was big. This thing, flipping hell! Look at that. There's no way I'm even gonna reach the body on this one. Flipping hell! That thing is massive. This thing's gonna eat me.